Asia. Thank you for clicking on this video. And happy November, happy holidays. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. It is now probably 11:11. The last time I think I looked at the clock. And that's good luck. That's a sign, guys, if you're watching this video, that good things happening and things are coming into fruition for you. And just be expecting some good news. Alright, so this video is definitely about the day I lost my passion. So it started out when I was going to college. I was going for my bachelor's degree. I was taking broadcasting, which is television and radio, and I was in a journalism class, and I was talking to, we was, just having a regular discussion that day with the teacher, and the professor, sorry, she was like discussing something. I can't remember exactly, but one thing kind of clicked. Like, if a light bulb, just imagine a light bulb upon my head, right? And then having the discussion, the light bulb got dimmer and dimmer and dimmer. The light bulb is my passion. So we were discussing media, news outlets, and stuff like that. And she was saying how, the news media companies are owned by 2 companies, I believe she said. And I was just like, that kind of makes it biased, because if it's owned by a corporation, then it's going to be biased. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be what they believe that should be made known to the public. And I always thought that media was corporations giving individuals a chance to express their freedom of curiosity. And that's not the case. So, oh boy. So, when she said that they were owned by 2 companies, I was just like, well, and then she was saying that you can't put anything out in the news and you can't just write about anything. Everything has to be approved. And I was just like, what? What's the purpose of being a journalism if you can't creatively and use, freedom of speech to speak out? You can't. She was like, you can, but not on their media broadcasts. You can. And I mean, I'm paraphrasing, because she was saying that you can't. Absolutely not. You can't. And thinking back, I'm like, well, you can now because of the social media outlets and stuff like that. But even those are owned by corporations too. But they give you, I feel like, more of a chance to express your freedom of curiosity more. You know what I'm saying? But when she told me that, I was just like, it doesn't make, I asked, I said, this does not make sense to be a journalism then, because that means you're owned. You're not writing from your heart. You're not writing from your own curiosity and giving that creation or that curiosity that you found to the people. You know what I'm saying? Which brings me towards, did y'all hear what's happening in Virginia? Virginia, I think it's Williamsburg, Virginia. It's on fire, right? And you're like, nah, like, you went from losing your passion to this, because it's gonna tie in. Okay, it's gonna tie in. All right. So give me a chance. Give me a chance. They said in Williamsburg, Virginia, there is a fire underneath the ground behind a mini mall in the parking lot. Okay, and it's been smoking. They said it's a fire, but I didn't see the fire or whatever. But it's been smoking for days. They're saying it's been burning underneath the ground for days, and then it made a sinkhole. So you can see the smoke, and the smoke is like, when any fire, there's smoke. But they show white smoke, not black smoke. And I'm figuring there's a difference, right? So the media was out there, okay? And he said, I'm paraphrasing because I watched this morning. He said they can't put water on it because the water has nowhere to go, or it might it might somehow affect the people. And I'm like, what people? And what do you mean the water has nowhere to go? Just like any water, what are you talking about? And then he said something about it being toxic. How do you know if it's toxic? Like, what? Like, I don't understand. Like, are you telling half the story? It just was not making sense. Like, let's not put fire, let's not put water on this fire. Just let it keep burning. Let's just let the sinkhole get bigger and bigger. Unless there's people underneath the ground or something like that, and they can't involve themselves in some kind of war underground with the underground people. I mean, at least that makes more sense than you telling us some dumb shit like we can't put water on a fire, even though it's causing smoke, people's coughing within a, I think it's, they said a 2-mile radius. It's smoke and stuff like that from this fire that's burning underground, creating this big sinkhole in the parking lot. Which brings me back to when I was in college, and I was just like, reporters now are just reporting stupid shit. Okay, this is why I don't watch the news. Even if they're telling you something to report and that shit don't make sense, why would you report it? I'd rather not do it at all. I'd rather say, look, give it to Jim. Because you sounding stupid right now. Like, it was just, that's just like when it was fire. Y'all remember when it was fire on top of the ocean? Okay? And they were actually putting the fire out with water that was already on top of water. But that makes sense. That makes sense. But putting water on top of fire on earth don't make sense. Because the water ain't got nowhere to go. Huh? What? What you mean? What? Ain't got nowhere to go. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I cannot be a journalism because I be the one on camera. Did it turn off? Oh. I be the one on camera saying the real deal Holyfield. Like, I'm here. I'm about to look inside this stuff. See if I see anybody or see anything down there. If it even is a fire, because I ain't seen no fire in the video. The video just shows a big ass crack in the parking lot, like a big huge hole, but it's broken up. The cement is broken up, and all the smoke is coming out of it. And they acting like fire just. I mean, what if it rains? It's okay if it rains, or are they gonna stop the rain? Or they're in control of the rain? Like, it's making me think a whole bunch of questions. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, this is why Trump been saying the news is fake, because they're just saying stupid stuff. They're not even making it make sense. Like why don't y'all all get together, come up with a story that's more believable than tell the people? Now it's like, just tell them anything, they gonna believe it. That's what it seemed like. That's why Trump is saying it's fake news, because y'all telling us stuff that don't even make sense. It's like you trying to show our intelligence. Like, we can't put water on the fire because the water has nowhere to go. What? What do you mean it has nowhere to go? It's on Earth. Oh, but anyway, guys, this is why I can't be a journalism. I can't work for the news. I can't do it. I don't even watch it no more, okay? The only reason why I even heard of this situation is because TikTok. Okay? Yeah, so look it up yourself if even that is true, because I can't drive to Williamsburg. I think that's 2 hours away, and see if this really happening for myself, or they made that whole shit up. I don't know. Who knows? But anyway, guys, happy holidays. I hope you enjoy your Thanksgiving. I'm still coming at you tomorrow for another video. Thank you for watching, and peace and love.